Goblins were all right, but I think that there was a couple of teams like Tomb Kings were possibly slightly overtuned. Here, we haven't covered High Elves in this over the last 20 minutes or so. I think High Elves being allowed 8 plus a double plus a stack. I think High Elves are very strong. I'm not saying Necro are not strong. I think they are good, but so are Pro Elves. So are High Elves. Orcs are still fine. So are Chorfs. I'm not an Underworld player, so I'm not going to comment on those. Bretonnians, 9 skilled. Nurgles is fine. Bretonnians we've just covered. I think that roster's also good. Chaos, that roster's good. So I think a lot of the teams down there are also all pretty good, right? They're also always winners in any rule set. Yes, I think that's fair. But I hope that the differential between each of them I think the differential between them is only a few percent. Does that mean that people will angle shoot and try and find, the 52 percentile percent stuff? Sure they will. Oh, Necro in it? Maybe, if you're a great Necro coach, maybe. I do think Norse maybe look a little underpowered now in respect to everything else. But Jesus, if you push Norse to 8 skills, does that then mean that Chorfs are underpowered? I don't know. I think it's a pretty solid rule set with probably only maybe a few percent variance either way. Nothing groovy, not Jimmy. Maybe High Elves a tiny bit under. Yeah, I think it's certainly close enough, right? Good evening, Ash. How are you? Yeah, I think this rule set's pretty good. What is interesting, I think, is that the top 4 teams, which are the ones that, or top 5, the ones that normally get taken to 2016 rule set teams, are not the ones everyone's going, oh, I'll play those. The fact that people are even considering the teams in this bottom third, bottom half, that means that the rule set has lifted those up. If I genuine consent, yeah, that's fair. Being serious for second pro, I both chose used. Yeah, so that got talked about in Rick's stream yesterday, and it's not certain that people all agreed with that. Because if you're going to give them, you can't give them a double and 2 stacks. And do Pro Elves want a guard? Maybe. Oh, that would make a nice fling roster. Yes, Ash, it would, yeah. It would. So, yeah. I hope the one thing that we get out of this is that a whole heap of people sign the fuck up and play. That's what I really want to see. That people actively play. Skaven, it's 1290 or 1240. Skaven are 1240. I can probably zoom that bit a bit more. There you go. Does that make it a bit clearer? And just nerf Yudligar. Yeah, he's not allowed to play. Andy, please read. I said lose a double and put an extra stack. Yeah, possibly, Raven. Possibly. Did they talk about Day Rotational 2? It's going to happen on the 2nd and 3rd of July next year. The venue that I want to go with have confirmed that have offered me that date. I need to accept. Once it's accepted, then we're good. Yeah, 2nd and 3rd, yeah. No, not officially. I need to actually write the actual email to go, just checking I can have it. Yes. But they've
is the dawning of the sea otter.
It's a different venue. Good evening, Darth Otter. So I will. I'll sign it all and confirm it all up, and then I'll probably we'll put it up shortly. Because I was toying between 2 different venues, The first venue I wanted to go with went, well, you can probably do that. I was waiting on the second venue. The second venue was about 3 times the size of the first venue. The second venue came back and went, yeah, it's about £8,000. I said, no. We're not making the tickets like 80 quid each. That's not happening. No. So back to the first venue it is. Because I can hold the venue, I can hold the cost at somewhere between 30 and 40 quid. I need to go and work through the specifics. I know, yeah. It is a proper conference hall though, Cheeky Jimmy. It holds like, genuinely, I think they could hold 8,000 people. It's this. If you were going to have a Blood Bowl World Cup bid, you'd go there. Mootley says, right, Andy, well, I need a mortgage. No. Next year will be in line with the ticket cost of this year, of the one that just gone, and that will be, it'll be between £30 and £40. You may have overestimated your pool. Yeah, exactly. If I was going for 8,000 people, I don't think that's a good idea. Where will it be about this time? It'll be in Mansfield in Nottingham in the UK. Off to work with me. No worries, Kinroth. Good luck. Okay, right. Let's bring in Helen L. Whoops.